village of Mara, nestled among the rolling hills and ancient baobab trees, lived a beautiful girl named Tembea. She was known for her bright, sparkling eyes and her smile, which could light up even the darkest of days. But what truly made Tembe special was her heart, kind, compassionate, and filled with unwavering love for her mother, Liana. Liana's life had been harsh and unforgiving. When she was pregnant with Tembea, a terrible accident occurred. A fire broke out in their modest home, and while Liana managed to escape, her face was severely burned. The scars left her looking different, and the pain made her often appear stern and withdrawn. Soon after the accident, Tembe's father, unable to cope with the changes and the challenges, abandoned them. From that moment, it was just Liana and her unborn child. Despite the pain and abandonment, Liana was determined to give her daughter the best life possible. When Tembea was born, she brought a light into Liana's life that had been missing for so long. As Tembea grew, she never saw what others saw in her mother. Where others saw a disfigured, angry woman, Tembea saw strength, resilience, and an unparalleled beauty. She saw the woman who sang her lullabies at night, who held her close during storms, and who always had a smile for her, no matter how hard the day had been. However, life in Mara was not easy for them. The villagers whispered behind their backs, and children often teased Tembea about her mother's appearance. Despite this, Tembea walked with her head held high, her love for her mother shielding her from the cruelty of others. One day, as Tembea was walking through the village market, she overheard a group of women talking. They spoke of a healer who had come to a nearby village, a man said to have miraculous abilities. Tembea's heart raced with hope. Maybe, just maybe, this healer could help her mother. Tembea ran home and told her mother about the healer. Liana was skeptical, but seeing the hope in her daughter's eyes, she agreed to make the journey. They traveled for days, facing many hardships. But Tembea's determination never wavered. When they finally reached the healer, an elderly man with kind eyes, he listened to their story. He examined Liana carefully and then looked at Tembea. "True healing," he said softly, "comes from within, but I will do what I can to help." For weeks, Liana underwent treatment. The healer used a combination of herbs, ointments, and therapies. Slowly, the physical pain subsided, and some of the scars began to fade. But more importantly, Liana started to heal emotionally. She began to smile more, and the bond between mother and daughter grew even stronger. One day, as they were preparing to leave, the healer called Tembea aside. "Your love for your mother is the most powerful medicine there is," he told her. "Never underestimate the strength it gives her." When Tembea and Liana returned to Mara, the villagers could hardly believe their eyes. Liana's face, while still bearing some scars, had softened. Her eyes sparkled with a new light, and her smile was radiant. But it wasn't just the healer's work, it was the love and determination of Tembe that had made the difference. The villagers, seeing the transformation, began to treat Liana and Tembe differently. They realized their own cruelty and sought to make amends. The whispers of judgment were replaced with words of admiration and respect. Years passed, and Tembe grew into a young woman, as beautiful on the outside as she was within. She and her mother became a symbol of strength and resilience in the village. Tembe's dream of seeing her mother truly happy had come true. One day, during a village celebration, Liana stood up to speak. Her voice, filled with emotion, echoed through the crowd. I stand here today not because of a healer's work, but because of my daughter's unwavering love. She saw beauty where others saw scars. She saw strength where others saw weakness. And because of her, I am whole again. Tears filled Tembea's eyes as she embraced her mother. The village erupted in applause, their hearts full of admiration and joy. It was a moment of pure happiness, a testament to the power of love and the unbreakable bond between a mother and her daughter. In that moment, Tembe knew that no matter what challenges life threw their way, they would always have each other, and that was all they needed to find joy in their world.